You may have heard that too much time in front of screens is linked to childhood obesity.
A European study of kids between the ages of 2 and 6 showed screen time had a negative effect on sleep and emotional well-being. So is going no tech an option for families? Maybe not forever. But Local 12's Sheila Gray shows us how one family is staying unplugged in this Family 411 report.
For a lot of families, technology just sort of happens. Not for the Foles family.
The best is still ahead.
Bringing technology into the home was a big discussion when Lucy was born.
We decided early on that we wanted Lucy to have a more unplugged childhood.
It meant no television until age 2. At 5, she's not allowed on the internet. And Lucy's parents, Rachel and Nick, leave tech at the door when they come home from work.
There are no cell phones at our dinner table. There's no internet time when she's awake. So we're very thoughtful about how our technology consumption affects her.
It's not always easy, but Rachel says Lucy has a great attention span, can play by herself, and isn't missing anything, except maybe distracted parents.
Time is our most precious resource by far. So why waste our time doing that when we could be having a conversation or drawing something, creating something, doing something? We play outside, we ride bikes, we take walks, we dig holes in the yard.
The book, The Learning Habit, revealed a lot of tech company CEOs don't allow their kids to play video games. Apple co-founder Steve Jobs was a low-tech parent. One expert told me it's like any other parenting that requires a little backbone from mom and dad.
You need to push back as hard as you can, as long as you can, knowing that eventually you're going to fail.
Digital parenting expert Dan Olschwang says kids should be kept away from screens as long as possible, none before age 2, not more than 30 minutes a day between 2 and 5 years old. With his kids, he pushes devices which require physical activity, like the Wii or Xbox Kinect. And he says all use of devices should be monitored.
I want to encourage my kids to develop their own identity and their own spirit and their own backbone and ability to resist. This is a good field to work with.
Rachel and her husband believe the careful consideration of media consumption is helping them to raise Lucy to be her own person and make good choices, and preparing her to use technology wisely. She thinks they'll allow Lucy to have an iPod when she's 8.
I'm not raising a kid, I'm raising an adult. So eventually, letting those reins loose, but knowing that we taught her good lessons.
And right now, Lucy's just fine with that.
I like all of my toys.
Sheila Gray, Local 12 News.
And the American Academy of Pediatrics says studies show excessive media use can lead to problems with attention, sleep, eating, and school, and it recommends all parents limit screen time. We have a link to its tips for parents and also the book, The Learning Habit, at local12.com.